I want to talk to you about the daily inspection of the radiography system. The radiography system consists of the projector, the guide tube, and the controls. But also we include any associated equipment that is in the system. Could be mag stands or what have you. The agreement state and NRC rules state that once a day you must perform this daily inspection. We like to go a little bit further and state that you should do it every time you have a new job site and move your equipment around. If you go from point A to point B, do a daily inspection. It's going to prevent you from any problems in the system that may cause a source hang up or retrieval situation or whatever. It's going to solve a lot of headaches because you're looking for the obvious and visual defects in the equipment. But first off, we're going to talk about the projector. We've already surveyed the projector, which is key. We made sure it's less than 200 MR per hour on the surface. Now I want to come to the projector. I see that my cover plates are in place. My connector nut was closed. I visually look at my nameplate and I make sure that all the verbiage, and I do mean all the verbiage, is legible. Everything that you see here as per ANSI N432 states that it has to be there. The proper shipping name, the radioisotope, the notice to civil authorities, and the trefoil. The trefoil has to be magenta on a yellow background. Our rule of thumb is that from a distance of 3 feet away, you can clearly see the magenta on the yellow background. These nameplates, we do offer these nameplates. If you ever need to change them out, just call us up, give us a serial number, we'll stamp the serial number on, and then you can put this nameplate on yourself, change it out. 4 1/8-inch stainless steel rivets. Just pop rivet it on. So from an inspection standpoint, my label's in good shape. The other labels I'll look for is the source tag. It has to be in place. And the third thing is most people put their personal company ID tag in the front side somewhere around this lip, but they could put it anywhere. Make sure the company ID is legible and in place. Next, I'll unlock the camera, operate the selector ring, remove the cover, and I do a visual inspection of my source connector right here. I don't want to see any flaring or damage to it right there. I have what's called a no-go gauge, something unique to QSA Global. I'll remove it. And with this no-go gauge, I can check the female gap right here. I can make a connection with my drive cable and check the gap between the drive cable and the female connector. Plus, there's 2 more points on the controls, the drive cable I can also check with it. Should these gaps pass through here, then it is a no-go situation. It's designed for it not to fit, and that means there is not enough wear that you need to take it out of service. So I've made checks right here. I have a lock plunger that is operating freely. My selector ring is working very well, and I have the cover. Then I come around to the front side and I check my curl nut right here. Now, right now I have a leak test nut placed inside here just to make sure that the pins are working fine. Now I visually look over the camera, make sure that nobody has drilled holes or there's any excessive wear that may have come through into the body of the camera. Now, one point I want to note is that the body of the camera is your Type B device. This is what your certificate of compliance and competent authority is based on. The body of the camera, there cannot be any excessive damage or holes or anything that would change the certificate of compliance. And that completes a quick check of the projector